It's Thursday, March 28th, 2024. Let's talk about the news. From the New York Times, Baltimore bridge rescue efforts shift to recovery of 6 missing workers. The Francis Scott Key Bridge in Baltimore collapsed after being struck by a large cargo ship at around 1:30 a.m. Tuesday morning. The ship seems to have lost power shortly before the collision, and 6 people who were working on the bridge when it collapsed are presumed dead. This is a developing story as officials are still piecing together what happened, who was on the bridge when it fell, and the degree to which local and global economies will be impacted by this significant disruption to one of the United States' most active shipping ports. But at the moment, it looks like this was an accident, that workers on the bridge managed to block traffic minutes before the collision, potentially saving a lot of lives, and that those who were on the bridge when it fell were likely killed. A rescue mission focused on saving them, having pivoted to a recovery mission, aiming to find their bodies and those of anyone else who might have been on the bridge at that time. From the Associated Press, Senegal's president-elect pledges to fight corruption after a stunning victory for the 44-year-old. A 44-year-old former tax inspector and political outsider named Bassirou Diomaye Faye has been elected president of Senegal just 2 weeks after having been released from prison. Faye will be the youngest ever president of the West African nation, and his ascension to the position has come as a surprise to pretty much everyone, as the main opposition leader, Ousmane Sonko, pushed him into the limelight after himself being barred from office. Faye was in prison alongside Sonko for what were reportedly political reasons, and they were released as part of an amnesty effort by the incumbent president, who was attempting to justify delaying the election until December and running for a third term in office, despite constitutional term limits. Faye ultimately won on a platform of fighting widespread corruption and reforming the economy, and that message seems to have resonated with young people in particular, about a third of whom are chronically unemployed. And from Bloomberg, Trump media climbs 16% to $7.9 billion post-SPAC deal valuation. The holding company for Truth Social, a Twitter clone partially owned by former President Trump, has successfully gone public via a special purpose acquisition company, and the value of its stock has risen from its initial price. The resulting company, the Trump Media and Technology Group, which trades under the stock ticker using the former president's initials, DJT, is being treated as a meme stock, as the business itself has never made a profit and has consistently burned through money, but now has a market value of nearly $8 billion, and Trump's 60% stake in the business could increase his net worth substantially. There's a chance this could help the former president with a money crunch he's facing related to court fines and expenses, though it'll be tricky for him to sell or borrow money against stocks in any volume for months, based on current rules related to his trading activities. If you're finding some value in One Sentence News, consider leaving a quick review wherever you get your podcasts and/or sharing the show with a friend. You can find out more about this show or subscribe to the email version at onesentencenews.com, and you can support this and other related projects like the Let's Know Things and Brain Lenses podcasts at understandery.com.